John Beltran, Dave Urick back from Arvada at Faith Christian High School, where the Beat Diggers have 24 minutes remaining to extend their season and advance to the 2A state championship game. The trail here as we're about to begin the third quarter, 14-0 on a 5 and a 3-yard run by Micah Twiddell to go along with a 2-point conversion after the second touchdown, following a blocked extra point on the first touchdown. The Bay Diggers will get the second half kickoff. And when you look at that opening drive of the game for Brush, and they were able to move the football down the field, and they had some success. They picked up multiple first downs, but they stalled on the ninth play of the drive, and something that we've seen from Faith Christian. I mean, their third and fourth down defense, particularly their fourth down defense, was pretty effective in the opening half. Conversely, Brush's third and fourth down defense struggled at times.
Yeah, it seemed like Faith was able to come up with the big plays, the big pass plays that they needed, for more than enough yards on both of them.
The captains are out at midfield. The 2A and 3A state championship games are set for next Saturday from Legacy Stadium on the campus of Cherokee Trail High School in Aurora. The 2A game is at 11 a.m. and the 3A at 2:30. And that's the same for 4A and 5A in terms of the start times at Invesco, 4A at 11 a.m. and the 5A at 2:30. The Beat Diggers played their best game of the season last week against Platte Valley. Now they'll have to play their best half of the season against Faith Christian following a myriad of mistakes in the opening half, including 2 interceptions.
Well, Brush is going to have the opportunity to come out and get after it, and Faith, they're going to have to do it with probably some pretty shaky field position as Faith chose. Brush is going to receive it, but Faith chose to kick with the wind at their back. The good thing is that puts the wind at our back in the fourth quarter. Should we need to, we need to use it, if we have to air the football out. But we're going to have a big return here from Garcia, and he's standing down there all by himself in the middle of the field on the 5-yard line.
Evan Marshall will kick it off.
Ball teed up on the 40-yard line by number 4, Evan Marshall. Back deep for the Beat Diggers, number 7, Eric Garcia.
And Eric Garcia standing at his own 5-yard line. And the second half is underway. A high, rather short kick. Garcia runs up and drops the ball to 17, picks it up at the 20, running to his left to the 25, swings it to the 30, along the sideline, still on his feet to the 40-yard line, and then he's pushed out of bounds, and there's a late hit on Faith Christian. That's going to be a late hit, as there's a flag along the sideline at the 41-yard line, a return of 21 yards, and that should put the football in Faith Christian territory at the 44-yard line, if indeed what I saw is the case. A late hit against Faith, yeah. The Beat Diggers have great field position to start this drive.
Well, that's just what the doctor ordered. Garcia kind of bobbled the ball there in between the 15 and the 20-yard line, and it went on the turf, and I think that gave him just enough time to pick the ball up and see the field. He took off running over there towards the Beat Digger bench, then right in front of the home crowd. Took that hit out of bounds, but the ball. The Beat Diggers got the ball on the 44 now.
And the Beat Diggers are going to 2 tight ends. Garcia on the give on the left side to Skyler Seawald, the deep man, across the left side to the 42. Well, they just cannot break one off. Andy Anderson made the tackle. Yeah, Brush hasn't had a huge gain on the ground yet.
But we've said it a million times about how dangerous that can be when you can just keep staying patient and just keep pounding that football, because those 3-yard gains can turn into bigger than that.
Seawald and Morrow in the backfield. Second down and 8 for the Faith 42. Garcia on the give to Morrow, running left. He's got a yard before he's stacked up.
There's
too many Eagles out there making the play.
It's a short gain on the play.
Third down and around 6. They might have given him the 40, which is not too bad. Ty Wilson made the tackle.
Bishop gets forward.
That was a 25 on that play, just that dive straight ahead. And there's no pulling, there's no fancy blocking or anything. They call that just goo blocking, and Faith just stepped up there and controlled it.
Third and 6 from the Faith Christian 40. Garcia on the counter, right side to Rosenbach. He's got a yard. That's it. Andy Anderson, who's been unblocked virtually on many plays, made the tackle, a gain of 1. 4th down and 5. And, you know, with this type of field position, you've got to go for it.
Yeah, especially when you're down 14-0. But Faith, boy, they did a good job of tackling that Anderson kid. Every one of his tackles is below the waist, and once he hits our kids, they just don't have much a chance to break anything.
Big Diggers are going to have to go for it. 4th and 5. From the Faith Christian 39. The backs are split. Garcia back to throw, looking underneath. The pass is going to be intercepted along the sideline, down to the 30, down to the 25, to 20, and Joe Rosenblatt presses at the tackle. But it's a touchdown going all the way off the interception with Derek McCartney. And if Beat Digger is down, that's going to be about a 55-yard interception return. And Faith Christian leads by a score of 20-0. I'm not sure who's down for Brush.
I think that's Garcia out there.
He took a shot, though. He took a major shot, and that's the reason it was picked off.
Yep. You know, Brush tried to run a quick out there to Hanson over here on this side. And, boy, the Faith Christian Eagles just brought the heat. And right when Garcia threw it, the kid that ran it for a touchdown was the same kid that tipped it. And when he tipped it, it came down right into his hands. He took off running. And, of course, when everybody's downfield blocking, nobody's going to be back there to make the tackle.
Yeah, so Derek McCartney picks off the pass, and Garcia took a major shot when he threw that football, and he is the one down at the 47-yard line. I would have never envisioned the Beat Diggers taking this type of beating after what they did last week, and now Garcia's up. To the applause of both the Faith Christian and the Brush crowds. Evan Marshall will attempt the extra point. Off the hold of Alex Buckman.
Eagles will line up for the extra point.
Yeah, unofficially, about 55 yards in the interception return. And the extra point is well off to the left, very low. That was missed badly. 9:50 to go in the third quarter. Faith Christian 20, Brush nothing on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com.